So hey, I'm inviting you into a talk real quick. I'll go to bed because I don't know. I've been asking people for help because I've been through these pains that have been through the eras of generations. It's just really really heavy to deal with and heavy on my chest. It's definitely changed my physiology because the energy lets you know pretty much that it's murder, and there's no if, ands, or buts about it. You just can't convert the energy into anything else other than what you're feeling it is. And so, I don't know, anything that can help lighten the load, basically. Excuse me, I'm sorry, I'm just tired. But I just feel it would be really appropriate and hopefully help me live a little longer. You know? I guess I just don't understand how people could do this to somebody. And so I totally get why people don't understand it or comprehend it or whatever, but they don't need to smear my name out or smear my ability to speak on it, because it's my truth. And it's not a simple answer. There's no simple answer to it. In truth, it's spiritual, it's systemic, and it's basically left you down and out for the count without any ability to filter it. And it's just sad because you feel like you have a light that's there, inside of you, that they just don't want. You can't bear to see you shine. And it has a lot to do with their own consciences, with where they secretly took things. And so when there are people that are secretly jealous of the power or presence of somebody's calling upon their life, or something that they're trying to do or become, they work to destroy you, or to literally try to become you. Just jealous of your spirit, they'll try to strip you piece by piece until there's nothing left but questions and confusion. And they hate you now because you're right about them, you called them out. And because it's been such a long standing of a time that you've been searching for the truth, there's no way that they can actually bear the weight inside of their own hearts. I don't know, familiarity breeds contempt, and it's easy to access, or easy to access in the spiritual domain, because I believe wholeheartedly when you ask for something like that, with the faith in the Lord answers you back, and you get the answer that you were asking for. And so the inner circle that you have, who has the most access to your energy and dreams, and the signature or whatever, so to speak, of who you are, the inner sanctum that you share, the people that you love. Who's better to embrace all of that than to be able to work up to also sabotage and corrupt your future? So they get to know your wounds, they get to know your hopes, your dreams, what's going to effectively hurt you. And when the darkness sets in, and the intelligence that you get is just set out to destroy you. You see it, you feel it, and from all of the angles, as I suggested before, the energy doesn't lie. It just starts coming from more angles, and at times just gets louder and louder. The enemy just wants to weaken your heart. People don't always realize that they're being used spiritually, but the enemy of your soul can't touch you directly when you're chosen and protected. So it whispers to the broken, the bitterness that they create, the greedy ones. I believe the God above calls these people's names and has his words with them, and instead of them listening and trying to work with it and that pain to try and go better, they use a fake personification and they just reward themselves for basically being good enough at hiding and maintaining a false personification. But either way, it's not the personification that we're after with hard work, or with our endeavors, or within our loved lives, or just within our private lives, how we wish to live them. The greedy ones, see how close you are. They're basically trying to bait and switch you, get you to do things in their way for their own reason. And they try and get you to do things in your name, or in your time and energy and essence, to strip you of your name. Like, I don't know, with that, of like having you as collateral, holding you as collateral to something of a, or I'll reward you for it, but I'm going to reward you for it later, type of thing. So I don't know, then you get people out here committing real crimes, trying to swap destinies spiritually and ethically, like stripping people of their identity. And these energy siphonings, siphon people's energies to maneuver about other crimes. So the divine timeline, I guess on Earth it's just the timeline in and of itself, but when are people going to wake up and realize that it's been so sabotaged? Setting you up to be erased entirely is not something that anyone would sign up for. Anyway, I'm gonna roll over and go to bed. I just wish that I could get somebody's help. So anyway, thanks for being here. Envy is a really wicked game, and love is a really wicked game when people weaponize it in this fashion. But they've hijacked the word, because what they share is nothing to do with what love is. And I guess I'm just I'm trying and I'm writing really hard to try and bring out about a real mission to change hearts and minds of people willing to perform like Satanist crimes over humanity in that fashion. Because people are ready to live in their light. Anyway, if you're still here and you're a supporter of mine, thank you very much, and love you guys. I hope you have a good night. I'm gonna go to bed. Please pray for me if you can't do anything else. I pray for all of you. And then some.